That's it. Crow Cop 35, Barry's 30. Crow Cop 3 inches taller. Barry a bit heavier. He'll have a slight reach advantage. With the official introductions, once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Brought to you by Affliction, Live Fast, Crack down to justice by any means necessary. The only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley-Davidson. And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer holding a professional record. 5 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA, Pat H.D. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a striker, holding a professional record, 26 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 1 no contest. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 235 pounds. Fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former Pride Openweight champion, Mirko! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Eve Loving.
Sir, come over here, please. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
Mirko Crow Cop has grown to like Pat Barry a lot in a few weeks. Last few weeks, the build-up of this fight, Pat's shown so much class and respect, but now it's about 2 hungry men wanting to leave the victor.
Yeah,
Crow Cop and Barry.
Mirko might not like him after Pat Barry hits him.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Pat Barry, Mirko Crow Cop, ready for battle. Tonight's clock brought to you by the Expendables. In theaters August 13th. Barry in the blue trunks.
Barry's looking to land that right hand, Mike.
Both men, vicious leg kicks. Pat feels he has the speed advantage. Great athlete. I wonder how Pat Barry feels right now. You're in there with your hero, and that's the big question.
Oh,
He got it.
He landed.
Well, you know what? He feels a lot better now. Get the first minute to settle in.
And he didn't even think about following him to the ground.
Loose and trying to out-quick his opponent, as Barry was able to do against Hardon.
You know, there's something special about the kind of MMA fight where you know these 2 guys are not even going to think about going to the ground. You know, I love a technical ground fight. I love a fight where you never know what's going to happen, but there's also something really cool about knowing 2 guys are going to stand and bang. And that's what's going on right now.
And thinking at any moment something huge could happen.
Beautiful leg kick right there by Barry. And he hits the inside in the same leg. Pat Barry outspeeding Mirko Crow Cop right away.
Barry switches his stance.
Side kick, look at that.
Crow
Throws
Cop.
a hook kick as well. Took a little Jean-Claude Van Damme with him.
Crow Cop with that big left.
Nice
that kick
check.
was checked. Corner of Crow Cop telling him to keep moving. Mirko loves to hunt down his opponent. Head kick. Wow. Barry is as athletic as anyone.
He heard him
Rocked him
bad.
again with the right hand. Look at Pat Barry's confidence grow. Twice with the right hand, Joe.
2 knockdowns in a row. That's big.
Swelling, starting near
Swelling
the
on
left
the
eye
face,
of Mirko
Mike.
Crow Cop.
Not just that, but in the cheek, which could indicate something wrong with his jaw.
Barry hits to finish fights. Oh man,
You see
he's
all
swelling
the
up big
swelling?
time. Yep.
He could have a broken jaw there, Mike. His cheek is swelling very badly and very quickly.
And the inside right knee is already all bruised up. They both kick. Man, it's swelling. It continues to.
Yeah, and it's obviously bothering him. He's touching it, reaching for it.
Barry's going to try to set it up again.
Yeah, I think Mirko has a broken jaw, Mike. There's something really wrong with his face right there. It could be a cheek. There's something, but there's something badly damaged. And, you know, the sign of the instant swelling is a good indication of that.
Barry staying composed, though, nonetheless, Joe, because he knows one leg kick, and this could change drastically. But Barry's going to try to land another right there in the same spot. He's just waiting for his spot.
It's interesting how Mirko is trying all these different kinds of kicks that we never see him, like side kicks and hook kicks. And he's waiting for Pat Barry to get off, and Pat Barry is outspeeding him.
Joe, you talked earlier about this being a battle of great strikers, and neither man really thinking takedown. Mirko can pretty much throw that head kick with reckless abandon because of that, can't he?
He can, but, you know, who knows? Pat Barry might try to take him down if he does, if he tries to catch it. There, look at that. Mirko tries to take him down.
Pushing
good left
forward.
by good uppercut as well. Just barely misses with that head kick.
Here we go. How good is that? All Pat Barry said is this week he wants to leave with an autograph from Mirko. I don't know if he's gotten it or not yet, but this is great.
I love it. I love it.
Great stuff. Your jaw is a long way from your heart if you're Mirko or your eye or whatever's all swelled up right now.
Pat Barry's going to look for a high kick, Mike. He's looking down, which usually means he's going to go high. There it is.
Looking for that spot again.
Yeah, when you see a guy, sometimes like they all of a sudden start looking at the waist, a lot of times that's a fake out.
Left side is where the swelling is.
Mirko, your left high kick you have to use out of nothing, throwing out of nothing. Try to move a little bit more. You stand too still. Yeah, and keep your left hand up. Your left hand is very low, Mirko. That's why he can throw the right crush. Yeah, so keep moving. Throw your left kick out of nothing.
And here is the right hand of Pat Barry. And his coach is absolutely correct. And there's another one. He stepped in with a right hook that time.
Go, guys.
2 knockdowns, 2 big shots, and really has not taken anything significant in return. Pat Barry's dominating.
Great atmosphere. Sold out, General Motors Place. See if he looks for that quickness and the speed advantage again. There's the head kicking. They just set in his corner.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw it. Don't set it up, just throw it, and he did again.
You know what? Pat Barry's going to respond, man. He looked to right there. Nice one to the body. Very nice.
Vicious kicks. And now it's Krokop pushing forward.
Now he's coming forward. He's woken up.
A lot of fight left in Mirko. That's one thing Krokop talked about. He wants to prove there's a lot left, and he wants to make a run at his own UFC belt.
Again with the side kick.
Krokop is decorated as any heavyweight. Left hand looking sharp here in round 2, Krokop. We talk about Barry hitting to finish. That's Krokop's MO.
Well, I'm sure Krokop wants to pay him back for that first round. And they tie up. You know, Mirko has a really underrated ground game, Mike. He learned a lot when he was fighting in Pride about the importance of the ground game and really developed a solid one. Submitted Kevin Randleman, was able to mount Josh Barnett.
Look to get Barry to the ground there. Pat recovers. Mirko working on the thigh and now the midsection of Barry in this position. Looking to break down the young lion.
Stop! Stop, let it go. Step back, step back.
Don't forget, with UFC On Demand, you can watch the action you want when you want, including Rampage's greatest hits. Go to UFCOnDemand.com for complete schedules and availability. Watch for the right hand of Pat Barry.
And watch for the right high kick as well, Mike.
Switching the stance a lot. Krokop finding his groove here in round 2, Joe.
Again with that side kick. Very unusual that you see Mirko throw that kick.
He's thrown it a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah,
swing and a miss. Krokop trying to take advantage.
Guillotine. And Krokop has a solid guillotine, Mike. He's going to try to put him on his back, and he does.
Half guard.
Very interesting.
Just over 2 minutes remains in the second round.
Mirko would like to get that right leg free. His right leg is tied up between the legs of Pat Barry, but Pat Barry not known for his ground game. That was his undoing in the Tim Hague fight. And, you know, is really basically a novice in that position. Such a solid kickboxer, but is really learning the ground game.
Mirko Krokop has a UFC octagon in his home where he trains, and let's see if he's got a little ground and pound in the cards tonight for Pat Barry, showing that he is still evolving. Right now he's got a good position.
And Pat Barry's got to be careful. If Mirko can get a mount on him, Pat Barry's got to be very careful of his neck. You got to be very careful as he tries to transition. Full mount.
Not good for Pat Barry.
In the transition, that's where he's got to be careful. Gives up the neck.
Krokop.
Yeah, as I said, Mirko's got a very underrated ground game here.
Got rocked, knocked down twice in round 1.
Pat Barry's looking for that right arm. See that right arm of Mirko? He's looking to grab that. That's his post. If he can grab that and spin, he can wind up on top in Mirko's guard.
Krokop with the left.
And he's not giving it up just yet. Krokop with both hooks in. He's got to flatten Pat Barry out. And to do that, Mike, he's got to get an over-under. He's got to give up on this pounding and try to lock him up with both arms. Now he's got to be careful of Pat Barry turning towards him. Okay.
Just under 30 seconds, Joe.
That's what he wants, is that over-under, Mike. He's got an underhook on the left side and an overhook on the right. There it is.
15 seconds. Mirko Krokop has trained his jiu-jitsu under
Pat Barry's got
some really good guys like Fabricio Verdum. Looks like Barry's going to make it. Final seconds of the round. Mirko altered his game plan and did it very effectively in that round, Joe.
Yes, he did, Mike. And as I said, he has an underrated ground game. People forget that, you know, he trained very, very diligently on his ground game in the Pride.
You're looking for
when he was fighting in Pride.
shots. Just score. You got to get busy. You got to start spraying them with combos. You got me?
Two groupers.
One more. Breathe. Don't force big kicks. They're going to cause you to go down. Yeah. Got to get the hands going, all right? Breathe. Feint and fake. Get the jab going. Give me some combos. 2-1. 1-2. You got the 2. Clip the hook. Just use the 2 to set up the 1. But you got to start hitting and moving, all right? Come on. It's very close.
Pull back quickly and then throw your left direct right hook. Because after you throw your left direct, his hand is dropped. Throw the right hook over your left direct. Yeah, so quickly left kick, left punch, right hook.
I wonder why he's talking to Mirko in English.
Stay sharp, stay sharp. You have to go, guys.
Is it just for us?
It might just be. If it is, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Pat Barry, Mirko Krokop. Third and final round. It's what the UFC and MMA is all about. Competitors willing to leave it inside the octagon for the entertainment of millions. And because this is what they love to do.
And these two guys truly do have an appreciation for each other.
No question. Trained with Ernesto Hoost and Team Perfect. Pat Barry did for many years.
No, sidekick Mirko. You hear that? Oh, axe kick. He's going old school Taekwondo.
He's gone old school a couple times, hasn't he?
But the axe kick is very rare.
Look at the mark on the forehead of Barry. That's from some of the ground and pound of Cro Cop.
Pat Barry faking him out with takedown attempts. Ducks under that right hand. He's got a body lock here. Double underhooks. So we'd like to trip him, take him down to the ground again, secure this second round, or rather this third round. You know, I think you could easily give that round to Mirko because of the fact that he took him down. If he could do the same thing in this round, it'd be huge for him.
They push away. Pat hasn't landed that right hand since round 1.
Well, you know, unlike boxing, guys are very hesitant to give 10-8 rounds, even though...
Oh, nicely timed.
Very nice. Even though Pat Barry dropped Mirko twice in the first round, it was likely scored a 10-9 round, as ridiculous as that sounds. So the second round could have gone to Mirko because of that takedown and control on the ground. And if he could do the same in the third, he could pull out a decision.
A lot of time left, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, if it was boxing, he would be in a deep deficit here. He would have a 10-7 first round, and, you know, the second round, you would just give him an edge. But MMA's got some goofy scoring, as I'm sure a lot of you know.
And two men who are trying to avoid having to go that way.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about the goofy scoring. It forces guys to try to stop fights.
Absolutely. Under 3 now, Joe. Barry, right hand. Watch for it.
Barry has switched again. He keeps switching between southpaw and orthodox.
You know what?
He just likes to show
head
different
kick,
looks.
Joe.
Well, no, he likes to show different looks.
Yeah.
And he fights very good from either position.
He took the one kick to the ribs, too.
Straight left there.
That one kick to the body was vicious that Cro Cop threw.
Good uppercut there by Cro Cop as well.
But Pat is, as you said, he's switching it up.
Pat has slowed down a bit in this round, Mike.
Cro Cop looks very good. He's been very steady throughout.
And right in front of us here.
But credit again to his conditioning and preparation for this fight. 26 wins in the career of Mirko Cro Cop.
Duke Rufus screaming out instructions for Pat Barry. He realizes how close this could be at this point.
Mirko took away the quickness advantage of Barry by working a game plan that has worked very well in the second and now in the third round.
And he's beating him up here against the cage.
Yep.
He's turned his head to the side, look for a right knee perhaps from Mirko.
Let's go, guys, work!
90 seconds remains in the fight.
I like how you yelled that out so Cro Cop can hear you.
He looked right at us. I said it so both men could hear.
You wanted some action though. I know what you were doing.
Yves Levine does as well. And here we go.
Cro Cop's turning it on now. Pat Barry slowed down a bit, Mike. Oh, Cro Cop is landing now.
I think the body shot really caught Barry early too, the big kick.
Oh, he's
Cro Cop teeing up. Barry's in big trouble. Cro Cop looking to finish. Barry holding on.
Mirko's going to try to pull him away from the cage, Mike. Mirko may have hurt his hand. Notice how he just threw that elbow in tight instead of a punch?
40 seconds left in the fight.
He's got the naked.
Looking to finish the fight. Barry trying to survive. It is all over. It is all over.
Wow.
Mirko Cro Cop is the winner.
That was a hell of a fight.
How good was that?
That was a hell of a fight. You know what? Mirko Cro Cop got badly hurt in that first round. Showed tremendous heart, tremendous resolve. Had Pat Barry hurt in the third round. Showed his diversity by finishing him off with a choke.
Joe, our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go. What a great show of sportsmanship by both of these warriors. A dream come true. And look at the emotion of Cro Cop, Joe.
Well, these guys really, really do appreciate each other and like each other very much.
He tested him early. Krokop survived. Here's our replay.
And here at the end, Krokop this is vintage Mirko Krokop. Just beautiful combinations with his hands. Mixing them up, throwing feints, making him react. Just swarms all over Pat Barry here at the end. Slamming him with shots. And see how he's hitting with the palm? I think he may have hurt his hand here, Mike. And here he sinks the rear naked in. And it looked like, it's tough to see from where Yves Levine is, but it looked like he didn't even have hooks in. He took advantage of the Achilles heel of Pat Barry, which is the ground game. Beautiful performance by Mirko Krokop.
Mirko Krokop. Victorious tonight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke, Mirko Krokop.
Congratulations, standing ovation for the Croatian Mirko Krokop.